Welcome back to the meditation spot. Alright, so today we're going to have a look at breathing patterns. If this is the first time you're joining me with us, then we do a different different meditation or breath work exercise every second week. So you can have a look back through the playlist and have a look at which ones we've done. Alright, so today is breathing patterns. Alright, so this is going to be, it's a kind of ratio breathing. So the pattern is going to be 4-4-8. Now what you can do with this is take a natural breath in and count, right? Then you get to a certain point. So you may count in for 6, it may be 4, it may be 8, whatever it is. So just take that natural breath in and count. And then you're going to hold the breath for the same count, and then you're going to exhale for double that count. So if you happen to breathe in for a count of 8, you're going to hold for a count of 8, and then you're going to breathe out for a count of 16. All right. So I'm going to demonstrate, and I'm going to take you through it. My breath may be different to what you breathe. So you can follow along. If you can breathe the same as I do, then that's fine. Otherwise, don't force it. If I breathe in for a count of 8, for instance, don't try and or breathe in for a count of 8 if you can't. Don't force it. It's got to be a natural breath. Okay, so I'm going to breathe in. Let me just breathe out first so I can breathe in. Breathe in. Okay, so I counted to 6. Right, so I'm going to then hold it for 6, and then I'm going to count out or exhale for a count of 12. All right, so let's do that again. So breathe in. Hold. 6. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. All right. So let me do that without counting. I don't know which is going to be easier for you to actually see in demonstration. So breathe in. Hold. Out. And then breathe in again. So after you've exhaled, don't pause or hold the breath. You exhale for the count of the double count that you've done, and then just breathe in again. So let me take you through 2 cycles of that so you can see. So you can count with me. I'm counting to 6, holding for 6, and counting out for 12. All right. Okay, so I think you get the idea. So just to repeat that, it's a 4-4-8, or a 2-2-4, or a 6-6-12, or a 7-7-14, etc., etc. So breathe in, take your natural breath in, count whatever that count is, hold for the same period, and then breathe out for double that count. All right, so that's your breathing pattern. So practice that for the next 2 weeks, see how that feels, see how it affects you. You might find that this one actually does activate your parasympathetic nervous system, so it brings you into a rest and digest state instead of the normal fight and flight that we find ourselves in this stressed society and stressed world. It's also called, it can also be called 2-1 breathing. Slightly different. What you usually do is you don't hold the breath at any point, so you breathe in for a count and then you breathe out for double that count. But this is the same thing, so you're breathing out for a longer period of time, which means your heart actually starts to calm down and generate or activates the vagus nerve in the parasympathetic nervous system. All right, so try that for the next 2 weeks, record it, keep a journal, just record anything you find, any effects it has on you, your mind, your body, and just keep a note during the day as well of how you feel. You know, you might find that at the end of the day you feel a lot more relaxed, you may feel your digestive system is a lot better, you know, all of these things. So keep a journal and keep track of how things actually affect you, or how the different breathing techniques affect you. All right, so I'll see you in 2 weeks' time again. Have a good one. Cheers.